Right here, so I'm back. Pause again. Just built 4 in the end. The lubrication pods. Hopefully, no luck. My power's tanking. We'll drop off that before we go. And then we need another water. I wish there was a little search box like you get in. You will forget. There's a lot actually that I wish this game did, and then just making a game that's just like all the others. No, you know, probably tons of mods out there that do half the stuff I wanted to do. I really stop complaining. Gonna need, and then we're gonna do it. Last but not is that just not pumping? So, oh well. Hopefully this should work. Ah, there we go. The water's going up. It must just because I have no idea really. I've never actually seen that water hit 10 when it comes to steam engine. I mean, it's 10 there, but like not high enough anywhere else. Yeah, there we go. Plenty of energy now. I could set up a solar power plant, get that working, but that's like a little too much effort really. I missed. Right, set that up. Go there. I can go there, I suppose. Uric acid, that'll start the battery production. Everything's building up. The only thing that I haven't built is the actual production up here. Did anyone count that? Two more. Oh, long-handed inserters. Stick all these in. Oh. Spare one in. Oh, that's eating in there, that's eating in there. Out the one. No. That must be on that side. There we go. Last but not least, we need to tell it blue. Let's up there. There. Down. Yeah. Last but not least. So there we go. We've got blue set up. Got quite a small supply of the other ones, and we really need to go get iron. So 5 minutes left, just to oil production. Look at that lovely plastics. So I suppose the next big question is, where do I go get my iron from? And we've got a nice big chunk of iron there, but that means fighting for at least 4 nests. Got that one there, quite nice. There's at least 4 nests. We've got this nice blank empty one up here. Probably guess which one I'm going for. Still not quite decked out for a fight yet. I could turrets and the new mining. Could go check out my coal supply as well. Make sure nothing down there I can use. Bad idea. In a second. Iron. Welcome. See, at this stage in the game, I switch that off for now. Ah, that's why I'm not getting any of that. And you box correctly. Yeah. Do I have power? So, yeah, normally I wait till I've got some better armor before I start really going after the biters. And normally at this stage in the game, conveyors, that's what I was on about. Conveyors still kind of play a huge part in how you your systems. So like on congested belts you want red, and on low belts or belts that don't really matter like this one, I mean it's full, might as well all be yellow. Normally what I do is I swap completely over to the new kind of belt. However, we're kind of running out of iron and I'm not going to be able to fully deck it out with red. Now I could build a railway track there, however it is a bit of a waste of resources, full stop. So yeah, assuming I don't run into any bugs while I try to at night go through a dense jungle. I mean we've got a little bit of oil down there, but little oil specks like that don't generate a lot of oil in the long run. I generally ignore them. Not necessarily the most right idea I've ever had, because at the end of the day they are still generating oil even if it's a tiny little bit, and it's going to be right inside my base. Just dealing with them can be annoying to say the least. How am I going to do this? Look at the map. That's stone, that's iron, that's iron, that's iron. Got quite a bit of iron. Run the belt down into here. Probably be best to get across and run down this central elevation. That's what I'm going to do. There is a biter base up here, a little one. But it is quite far away, so I'll just leave that biter base there. I've only got 11 more drills. So I'll probably tap this little one here, and we will go sideways from here. I think that's going to be the best plot. This is why you need the shotgun. It clears trees crazily fast. The second I get that, I have to head back to base regardless of what I'm up to. I can be literally out of iron. I need to go back to base just to optimize my oil. Make sure the oil keeps flowing, as it were. Because once all the oil is processed, I've got everything I need out of it. It's not going to be the add-on or the other. Then. Again, keeping with the grid theme for the railway tracks in case I ever decide to eventually build a track out here. Always best to kind of plan ahead. Even if, fighting along here is going to be or just clearing these trees out is going to be annoying. However, you can always use construction robots to remove trees. It's quite a handy little feature. Pain in the backside, like everything to do with trees in this game. There we go. Good job, I've got plenty of ammo with. We'll be running a track along here, and I'm going to make it a dual lane track eventually, but that's an eventuality, not what's going to happen now. And because these are small ones, I'm going to run track straight through the middle of the fields. I've got one mine left. I'm going to have to go find a purpose for that mine. That. Fighters down there, which are probably going to cause a trouble, so I'm there, and now I'm out of ammo, so that's probably not a good idea either. Leave them with 25 ammo. There we go. This'll probably all want to be fast built, if I'm honest. There we go. Of course, all of this will need power eventually. But that way. Connect them into a connection like that. Oop, and then we'll run to track. I may have to build some emergency track. That should be enough. There we go. Don't know what I'm going to do with that extra one. I think I might just chuck it on the copper field. Nothing dirty about it, it's just the copper field. There's a little trick you can do with its plans. I've got the left mouse button held down now, and it didn't activate because of the change of that one. So that was a bit annoying. Also, it does seem to have electricity flowing through here. Oh. Oh. That's worrying. Don't have electricity going through any of that system yet. I must not have connected it up to this electrical system, but before I run back, I really need the protection up. Just go with one along that side. Go with first out there, and have last two. There we go. That's all. Should have power, but it doesn't. We've got to run back and run a conveyor that way anyhow. Which is going to be fun considering that I've got to use a slow conveyor for it. However, when I get back and actually hook this thing up to power, it does mean that we'll start getting iron system, so that's not too bad. I'm easily going to run out of conveyors though. I'll do is I'll just tell the last. I can always come back and, well, I'm going to come back and rip all of this up eventually. Only the rail that I don't bother ripping up anymore. Mostly because you'll never know when it's going to come in useful again. Now if you're asking yourself, why don't you just run it along the side? That's because if I'm going to run rail down here, the lights go down the side, which means I'm going to have to come back and underground belts where the lights go. That's the rail signal. But in the end, you end up using ground belts anyhow. Might as well just straight from the outset stick it within this central channel here. That's just my feelings towards it though. I mean, the other day, you don't like this idea, up with your own, come up with something better. Seriously, that's what half this game's about, is coming up with your creatives, a dynamic problem. Although this mode there is that many dynamic problems, I suppose. You're gonna need really does mean out of belts, but I'm a damn sight closer to the base now. So hopefully a base has been on me. And pick was not too difficult. All of this has power. I'll go down here. I'll want. Alright, I actually never did connect this end up. Of them. Top up well, that. Or config. Get full answer. That really didn't help. I've got a little stockpile. Yeah, that should do. All the way. And then we can ride on the conveyor belt and get down even a bit faster. Like Considering this iron line's going to be in the game for quite a while, actually. Pause. Must be really blasting for the call for the backlog to disappear like so. That's kind of a little worry that's on the back of my mind at the moment. Actually, the iron up. Last but not least. There we go. And we should see the iron start flowing. I did say I was gonna touch this one. Workflow down here. What I'm going to do with this con, I haven't got much of a clue apart from just demolish it once finished eating. Fact. That one there, because there's a 2.2k resources I need there. Oops. Because clear a line. Yes. Yeah. Which is unfortunately just out of range of this one down here. That's not so bad. A little bit of redundancy. A little bit of redundant cable didn't hurt any, but it does mean I'm going to have to build around that to get all the all out later copper out. Bit of a clean. I don't even know if that factory's working yet. Has any iron come down here? Ah, there we go. So next step. Next step, actually, I suppose, is get some solar panels out. Now, the solar panel farm is a lot of them, and I do know one thing I forgot to build, which is not so badly, actually. Normally, I've got a chest here and an inserter there. Just so I've got a bit of a stockpile of the kits. Them here really normally have, well, considering this needs extending, do that now. Firstly, that needs to run out there. That was handy. Pick up more look the down. That one's there. And then the back of that to capture circuits here. That go in the dump all them in there for now. A little bit of iron on me that I need to get rid of. Advanced oil's not gone anywhere yet, which is probably because of the advanced circuit shortage, which is due to the electronic shortage, which is due to not having iron. And that steeling's not going to help either. But now I can build a rubber pot. And the rubber pot's going to help me build, hopefully, if enough of these have been built, well, 4 construction robots is better than 0. Are you short on batteries? Which is probably another iron shortage. Quick look. Yeah, look, definite iron down that lane. And it's getting there. I mean, my sulfur tank's not even. Also, to. Where are we? And we also need one. Yeah. Both ends. That way. 4 control ports. We'll have 8 of them. I'll use quite a few storage chests near the end of the game because constructing with production robots when it comes to building your rail network becomes a lot easier with lots of roboports and bots, and hopefully I'll demonstrate that to you later. So right now we're just kind of setting up as I'm going to need to build myself a bit of a solar farm. And hopefully if generators have come in, maybe a bit of a generator farm as well. I'm also going to need blueprint and take them. Yeah, at least 1 blueprint and 1 planner. Dump them back in there. Now I do know I've got electric furnaces, but without the power that these solar panels are going to bring in, and hopefully these generators are going to hold for me, it's useless to worry about swapping over to electric at the moment. Absolutely, I just don't generate enough. I mean, I'm probably starting to burn through the coal quite badly. I'm hitting peak power already. I need to swap over to kind of a power supply, especially with the electric furnaces being on, which means I kind of need to want to take on that. Oh, creep! Biters there. There we go. Say creep. They're not creep, as I'm aware. Oh, we've only got 25 laser turrets, so this is gonna interesting. I don't think I've ever assaulted a base with very little before. But I mean, steel production started. This iron here is practically full. All of that will get back on tracks. Oh, that's a lot of biters. They may have came after me a bit there. That's kind of interesting. Now then, along here, I intended to build my station. There we go. But I've just noticed that that looks completely full, so I need to go check on my iron mines, and I'm going to set that up as the next priority. But right now, I'm going to have a pause because I've hit the time limit, and I will get back to you quickly as I can, I suppose.